Hi friends, today we're going to be taking a look at 3 sounds, unaccented final syllables, it, and it, okay? And note this right here looks like a silent E, okay? When we read the word climate, we see this ATE chunk right here. Occasionally it's at the end of a word that says it, okay? Edit also sounds the same. Jacket also sounds the same. If you're taking a look right here, which one do you think shows up more often? Which one do you see more often? And so you're going through word hunts and looking for words in your book, you're going to notice this ET right here is the one that we use more often. So when in doubt, you're not really sure, you can use that ET, okay? And you'll also notice that you're really going to just have to memorize which sound goes with each word. And it's helpful to think about the syllables in the word to help you to think about how each syllable sounds, okay? So as we are going through each of these, yes, we're going to visually sort by ET, IT, or ATE, but I also want you to be thinking about, is it a long sound or a short sound? Do I have a closed syllable in front, or do I have an open syllable in front? Okay, so when I take a look at jacket, the closed syllable right here, and I'm marking that up. And it just helps me to think about how the word is spelled, so I'm more likely to remember the ET ending with it. Edit. Got a closed syllable right here. Okay, this is a little odd because you're going to notice throughout a lot of these, in fact, some of them only have one consonant, even though our vowel sound is short. That's why I say things like we typically need 2 consonants to keep a vowel sound short. Now as we're taking a look at closed syllable, and then we have another closed syllable. Remember, a closed syllable ends with a consonant, vowel sound is short. Climate. Oh, you hear that long I sound, right? It's because we've got an open syllable right here. Climate, okay? So open syllables end with a vowel, and that vowel sound is long, okay? So we're thinking about not only the visual pattern that we're studying here with that it, unaccented final syllable, but also the other syllables in the word. You're more likely to remember how to spell these, okay? So for the rest of these, I'm just going to quickly visually sort by ET, IT, and ATE. Notice if there's any oddballs, so kind of just watch and think with me. But as I'm breaking them up by syllable, closed syllable, closed syllable, closed syllable, closed syllable, this is an open syllable, closed syllable right here. Mark yours along with me, okay? So I have secret, private. Again, you're just watching and thinking with me right now. Unit, orbit, magnet, visit, summit, planet, bandit, habit, comet, rocket, senate, like a senator. This is a buffet right here. It's an oddball because that ET comes from a French pronunciation where it says A. So we've got buffet. Like I can have a lunch buffet. Quiet. Oops, I can't see that one either. Limit. Pirate, racket, credit, target, ballet. Again, that's odd too because it's got that French ending. Okay, friends, so go ahead and pause right here, sort your words out by ET, IT, and ATE, and then come back and we will think about finding these words and sorting them, not sorting them, but marking them up by syllables so we can further study those words, take a look to see if we see any other patterns, and begin to memorize whether it's an ET, IT, or ATE. Okay, friends, so I hope that you've sorted your words out just like I have. It doesn't have to be in the exact order, but our columns and things, okay? So find the word quiet. You hear that long vowel sound, right? It's an open syllable, qui, closed syllable, it. Find the word racket, or short vowel sound. We've got a closed syllable, racket. Find the word target. You hear an R controlled syllable right here, where that R bosses the sound of that A. R controlled syllable, and then closed syllable right here, target. Secret. Okay, you hear that long vowel sound right there. We have an open syllable, C, and then a closed syllable, crit, right there. Okay, and this one's particularly tricky because I do have two consonants, but I do have a long vowel sound right there, and that's where that syllable divides. My next word, organize these here again, is magnet. Go ahead and find your word magnet. Okay, we got a closed syllable. You hear that short vowel sound? It's dividing between both of my consonants, and that's typically what happens when I have a short vowel sound ends with a consonant. I have another short vowel sound here ends with a consonant, so two closed syllables. Planet, right? So if I wasn't quite sure, I might think this is planet, okay? This is a little bit of an odd one where our closed syllable here ends with a consonant. Vowel sound is short, only has one consonant. Comet is the same way. Okay, so I'm going to divide my syllables. So a closed syllable right here, vowel sound is short, and then I've got my unaccented final syllable right there. And then a rocket. Again, I've got a closed syllable, and then my unaccented final closed syllable. I'm going to pull these down right now. Okay, looking through our its with IT, we got unit. Okay, so I have an open syllable right here. That vowel sound is long, ends with a vowel, and then my closed syllable. Orbit. Got a bossy R, where that R is controlling the sound of that O a little bit. So R controlled syllable and then closed syllable. Visit. There's short vowel sound right here. Closed syllable, closed syllable. Summit. Okay, I know I'm always going to divide when I see a doublet. So I've got a closed syllable here where my vowel sound is short, and then another closed syllable right here, summit. Bandit. And dividing between these two syllables, or two consonants, a closed syllable and another closed syllable. Habit. Closed syllable, that vowel sound is short. Limit. Closed syllable, that vowel sound is short. And then credit. Closed syllable, that vowel sound is short. So I do seem to have visit and credit and limit and habit. They're all just one consonant, even though our vowel sound is short, and that's interesting and important to notice right there. Unit right here only has one consonant after it, but notice our vowel sound is long, so this is following a typical pattern. Ooh, edit also goes along with habit, limit, credit, where we only have one consonant. So it's breaking our usual pattern a little bit. It's important for us to sort of notice that. All right, when we take a look at our ATE, it, we have private. It's an open syllable. Our vowel sound is long, just like climate, right? Senate. It's a closed syllable right there. That vowel sound is short, ends with a consonant. Pirate. Hear that long vowel sound. This is also an open syllable. Pirate. And then we've got buffet and ballet. Okay, so I'm noticing that we've got an open syllable here, an open syllable here, an open syllable here. It makes me wonder, does this show up more often when I have an ATE? I noticed that I have one consonant at the end of my closed syllables, and all of these words, I'm wondering if that pattern is more likely when we end with IT right here. And then let's look again at our ET. There's closed syllable, but I've got two consonants. This is closed syllable, but one consonant. So it's an open syllable. It's an open syllable. Closed syllable, two consonants. Closed syllable, two consonants. Our controlled syllable. Closed syllable, two consonants on rocket, two. Oh, and then comet. It's closed syllable and only one consonant. So it doesn't show up very much when we end with an ET. So that makes me think that that's more common when it ends with an IT. I know that I've got more ET words, and I see those more frequently in my reading too. So typically it'll end with ET if I'm not sure how to spell that it sound. Very occasionally we'll use that ATE, but I'm noticing a pattern in that a lot of the first syllables on the ATE words are open syllables. The vowel sound is long, okay? So make sure that you've marked up your words by syllable in the same way that I have, using our long sounds with that line and our short symbols with that kind of upside down little U right there, or right side up U. So you can think more deeply about how to spell these words. All right, thanks for thinking with me, friends.